stuff. You don't mind if we move on from just, right?
No, go.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Manchester United. Yeah, still went with this 3 at the
It does not work.
It had Johnny Evans.
It does not work.
No,
My
let's
God.
go. Why is Phil Jones taking corners?
Why is
Why?
Phil
Hold
Jones
on.
taking corners? That's
Hold
the
on.
best question.
Listen, 2 players apparently in that Man United team were playing in their position. Only 2 players. And that has
Why is Di Maria up
Falcao
front?
and Carrick.
Carrick.
Why is Di Maria up front? Di Maria should not be in front.
Di Maria's playing with his
Okay,
back to goal.
is
What
Van Gaal's
that?
is Van Gaal's thing or whatever he calls it? Is it any clearer?
No.
Does anybody know what's going
That
on?
don't make sense, bro.
Does anybody
You
know
got
what this is?
Herrera on
this
the
is-
bench, bro.
If I was a United fan, I'd be very worried.
What was the
Because
chance?
so far, United
The
have-
chant was 4-4-2.
What? How did it go? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the chant. Oh,
No, they were just trying the formation.
Just charting the
Yeah.
formation.
just saying 4-4-2.
But you know what? In saying that,
And then he
See the
changed
fact-
it, and then he changed it to the 4-4-2 diamond, and then we did much better. And I'm like,
but you see,
yes.
4-4-2, I don't think even works for you lot. Only because I don't
I
think.
think the
we've got players
diamond
for it.
formation is the best one. Or you can say 4-2-3-1.
See, the thing is, my issue with diamond formations is the hole you have in midfield. There's a massive hole in the central of midfield when you do
No,
that.
there's
And
3 in there. It's
no,
just-
because as in, if
when
you
you
say
play a
diamond,
he's
you've
right.
got one supporting the defense, then you've got one supporting the attack, and then you've got your 2 wide men. Yeah. So
Is it wide men or central midfielders?
Well, you can play a tight diamond. It depends on how you do it. You don't have to
that'll
play
be
it with
very
very
awkward.
wide
That
wingers.
means your fullbacks really got to put in some work.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's why, I mean, to be fair, they played Valencia and Young anyway, so it's like I'm sure they could cover that anyway.
Oh,
But-
who play? What team? What top team plays with 2 strikers anyway?
City. But in saying that, I mean, you know what? It's when City have a
they
fit
don't.
team. When they have a fit team, they do. They seem to go to Champions League matches.
I don't know,
4-4-2
man. Aguero's always up there.
at the friggin' Allianz Arena and all that. Like they take, I don't know why Jacko and Aguero will always start in a game. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
when they're all
no.
fit though.
The 3-5-2.
Ah, Louis.
It stresses me out. I love Louis.
Yeah.
Just change it.
See, do you remember the abuse? Do you remember the abuse Mancini was getting for Man City when he had that 3 at the back? Do you remember after they won the league? Yeah. And they went into the second season to retain the title. He had 3 at the back for a very long time. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And it was like Clichy in the centre back role, and it was horrible. It was so bad. But he got slated. He even lost his job. Listen, why is Van Gaal still being given a chance at Man United?
I don't get it. But I think it's the
Why?
idea that,
Because
that
he's
United,
doing well.
Because he's not. To me, he's not proved nothing.
It's the idea that
comparison
United
to-
are in the top 4. He's got results, but
Yeah,
he
I
hasn't
guess
got
so,
the
yeah, yeah.
performances.
He hasn't got performances.
He's got results. So
He hasn't got
here and there,
performances.
innit? It's here and there. They're still in the FA Cup.
Like I
still
said,
in the-
change the formation. Just change it.
You got
I know, so-
Herrera on the bench, bro. Play the guy.
The thing is that,
but nobody knows the first Man
you
United
see-
team.
But you see,
Nobody
no
knows
one
that.
knows, and it's not, that's the thing with buying players. Yeah, is that you got to buy players knowing what you're going to do with them, because he's bought a bunch of players, and he doesn't know what to do with them. You can't play. He never thought in his mind Di Maria would be up front when he bought him.
Oh wait, hang about.
He never thought.
Isn't
that.
this wait? Isn't this the team that Man United only has like 1 injury now?
Yeah.
So there is really no excuse for that.
Yeah.
No.
This is
Oh,
what I'm saying.
okay,
This is,
this
this is what I'm saying. Like,
This is
he's
what
bought-
I'm saying.
Because I
in my
still feel like they've
opinion-
got players to come back.
No,
But
this is
No,
what
they've
let's
got
say-
like things about Percy now, isn't it?
Robert
And Evans
Ferrer
is
injured.
starting.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro, what are you doing?
Because that's
I
the
love
thing. Because
it.
honest truth, man, I'm shouting 4-4-2. Name the back 4. Name the 4 in midfield, and name
Yeah,
the 2 up
you
front.
got Shaw, Raphael, Rojo, and Jones. Yeah, done.
Yeah. So
Or
slow
if
Smalling.
not Jones, Smalling.
No Smalling.
Jones and Smalling are
All right,
interchangeable.
what's
They're
your
the same
midfield?
player.
What's your midfield?
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know.
Because if Carrick
But
and
that-
Blind are playing, well, hold on. We've only got 2 spaces left. Do you understand what I mean? That means Carrick. That means like Blind on the left. But like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. He's got a lot of players. He does not know what he's doing with them. Wilson came off the bench.
Right,
and
back to
scored.
goal, though, isn't it?
Bagged in a good goal
Thank
as well.
you. He
Still got
needed a
Wilson.
goal, and I was like, yes.
Still got Wilson.
So what
Big up
were we
Wilson.
thinking about Falcao? First
Wow.
off,
Games.
No, he had.
These games.
No,
sorry,
he had a brilliant.
Rob Green had some
Yeah.
serious
Yeah,
saves.
yeah.
He pulled out some
Because,
serious
because yeah,
saves.
I was
was like-
on the Twitter during
Yeah.
the game, and a lot of people said, "Oh, Falcao's missed again. Falcao's missed." I thought,
No.
he's having an awful game.
Falcao.
No,
They
he
were
was having a
smashing
good game, but
And they were
Rob
like,
Green
no,
was
no,
just
Yeah,
on it.
Rob Green just had
Yeah.
a great game. That's
But
all
yeah,
it was.
no, Fellaini, his toe, he just smashed it in.
Yeah,
He
man.
don't find it. And I was-
Frustration kicked in.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, when
That
that
made me laugh.
goal went in, like the 56th minute.
Yeah.
Around that time, the whole United bench got up. Everyone was cheering like it
No,
was
because
last minute winner. I
because
like,
it was
wow.
no, because it was going
It's
to
a
be one of those
shift.
games.
Yeah,
Because you know
it's
what?
a
Like,
real shift
when
to
I
win at
saw at
QPR.
half time, it was
But this is
0-0.
what we said, though, innit?
When I saw 0-0, yeah, I'm telling man it's
Yeah,
QPR.
we were saying, go
Man,
to
them were
QPR is
talking
not
3-0
easy.
and that, and I'm like, yo, Don, okay.
Yeah,
To be fair,
the scoreline looks.
to be fair, to be fair, QPR didn't really give him a game. United were just turning up with random stuff. That's what it comes down to. Because if United lost that game, you would have said it's United's own fault. It wasn't.
True,
It wasn't
yeah.
QPR that
QPR
was
was
murking.
sick,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So it's a shame because he's got such players in his team, and it's like you feel like you could walk in there and
He's
do
just
that.
overcomplicating the
he
team.
is the
Maria,
manager.
he's
He knows.
overcomplicated.
He knows.
Your number 7 is Di Maria. Your number 9 is Falcao. Like that.
Your number 10
I don't
is Rooney.
understand.
That's
Your
your
number 10 is
Rooney.
Rooney.
I don't understand. Listen, Rooney and Falcao would be my front two. Di Maria would be just behind that. Yeah?
Exactly.
Then we have an issue at left because you don't really have a left when you've got Di Maria there in that middle.
Because I said,
Maybe you put
I
Mata
don't
in there,
mind.
I don't know.
I don't mind Di Maria playing on the left wing, and then you can have Mata in the middle.
Bro,
No,
what
but
game was
Di-
it? Was it
Di-
Newcastle? Ashley Young was playing on the left, and he was putting in.
Yeah.
He was dangerous.
No, but Di Maria
He was
just
doing stuff.
Di Maria puts in a shift at number 10 though.
He does.
That Leicester game will forever stay in my head. Though you lost 5-3, I will still remember that goal.
Yeah, that goal was immense.
Anyway.
And they still got Mata. They've got a great squad of players. It's just, it's crazy to see that it's not gonna work.
It's odd, but like you see, there's a lot of players there that it's like they still need to get like what is it a right winger? Who's on the right that plays for Man United?
They've got Jones. They've got Januzaj on the bench. They've got
Like Januzaj, how he's not getting used is unbelievable.
players.
Unbelievable.
They say he's too slow on the ball.
Ah, mate, come off that.
Januzaj.
Come off that. Like, because this is transitional stuff. Even if Van Gaal finishes outside the top 4, do you know what's so funny? What this shows to me now is that even if he finishes outside the top 4, he'll be forgiven. Yeah? So in this time, he might as well get... Because if we saw the same first 11 or first 13 playing every week, you would forgive Van Gaal because you know this is what he's trying to do. And if he's still in third place, you know, he's got a team that he knows what he wants to do. Bruv, there's a change. Where's Shaw? Where the hell was Shaw against QPR? How could Shaw be left out? Do you know what I mean? It's like say
Shaw
he's
gets
injured.
no rate. Like he didn't cost 20 million.
Like it cost
I don't-
27 million.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
You
there's
know
a
when
lot
Jan-
of...
When Januzaj got that number 11 shirt, I thought, okay,
This is his break.
they're grooming him to be the new guy.
This is his
Like,
break.
in at least 3 years, he's going to be the starter, but he's not even playing at the moment.
And then you're hearing the talk of Bale now. What is that?
I don't know what that talk. I
Do you know what I mean?
If Man United's sell Belt, De Gea,
because it's like a
I'll
swap
swap
for De
him, bro.
Gea for Bale. It's like
Let's say
did
50
you see-
million plus De
Yeah,
Gea for
did
Belt.
you see that poll on Sky Sports about it? And it came back 99% Man United fans would rather keep De Gea.
Yeah.
Whoa, you lot seem so... I don't know. Do you know what? If
Bro,
I'm Man United...
Victor
I don't know
Van
if I was...
Dijk is not good,
No,
bro.
hear me out. If I was a United fan, yeah, and you have the option to get Bale, like the option is there. You know, like it's not one of them ones where if you bid and
No,
it
no,
might get rejected.
Here's
or
the
blah,
thing.
blah.
Here's the thing. Man
If the
United fans
option
know.
is there.
They know that they've had problems with keepers in the past, bro. Find a good keeper.
Yeah, that's so
no,
true.
no,
for the
that's
Prem.
right.
No,
I
no,
hear
no,
you.
for the Prem.
I hear you. I hear you. Hold on, check this for me. Yeah?
Listen,
see-
let me
you
show
see-
you the keepers after Schumacher.
Yeah,
Bartes.
it's been a mare.
What's
been
the
a
other
mess.
guy?
Roy Carroll.
Roy Carroll. How old
Van
was
der
Roy?
Gaal.
There was some other guy.
Taibbi.
Bartes,
Taibbi.
Taibbi. They're just had
Taibbi.
awful
you,
keepers.
bro.
So when he brought in Van der Sar, it was like, okay, solid.
I've come to
Then he
sort
brought
this
in
out.
De Gea, and it's like De Gea
Solid.
was
You had
like,
the
shaky
man,
at the
little
front. Yeah, he
shaky.
was getting
I mean,
there.
even the mayor
Solid,
that he claimed to have had that year, he still did very, very well
Nah,
statistically.
he had a murder.
Find a
He did, but statistically, he
and
still
then
had,
finally we have
had
a good
good
keep.
stats.
And then finally we've had a
Have
Now
a
check this
keeper
though.
at Old
So,
Trafford.
so let me get this straight: is the 50 million to Man United,
No.
or Man United have to pay
Madrid,
50
yeah.
and then give them De Gea?
Nah,
Yeah.
stupid.
Mocking. Okay, that's mocking. I thought the deal was you get 50 million and Bale for De Gea. Well, that sounds stupid.
You know,
That
I don't
sounds
need
stupid.
Bale.
We
What?
don't
like,
need Bale.
They
But
don't
they
need
want
Bale.
him.
I know what you mean.
But they want
I know what
him.
you mean. Because
Nah,
you
nah,
throw
I
Bale
think it's
now.
rumour.
Because you throw Bale now. Where does he play?
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I was like, nah.
But then again, do you know why I don't find it to be just a rumor necessarily? Because I heard you're linked with Royce. Then I heard you're linked with you're linked with quite a lot of players
That's
this year.
right.
That's why I'm just like, wait, if this is any of it is true, then what's going on? Do you know what I mean?
I think it's just the fact that Man United are not
There's
where
no
they
way
normally are.
Valdez.
So
Hey,
you just think, let's throw money at the problem. And obviously we've seen this season, it hasn't really worked out that way. You can't just spend
Mate,
150 million and it works. It's painful, isn't it?
Yeah, no, because they are fourth. Where are you fourth, right?
Fourth,
yeah,
yeah.
they are fourth. So
Who's United got next, like in the league? Who's their
We
runner-up?
have.
Why I had Leicester in my head, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Leicester.
Is it Leicester?
I think so at home.
Because we got Leicester straight
3
after that, I think.
points.
I think we got Leicester after you lot have them.
And
Or
I
2
know,
weeks later,
I know
something.
United were out for vengeance against Leicester.
It'll probably be like 2-0.
But yeah.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
mean,
honestly, I don't want Bell.
I'll be honest with you, Robin. Yeah, if things continue like this, you're not making the top 4.
Oh,
No, I'll be honest with you. If Van Gaal is
I think they will.
Oscar, check this. If Van Gaal stays the way he's been going, this,
But it's been this way. It's been very poor, and they're getting results. The reason I think Man United will is because the teams around him are not going to step up to the plate. I don't think Arsenal are going to force them out of the top 4. Do you get what I mean?
oh boy, we're head to head. We're gonna go head to head in May. In May, you know. Oh, that is headache. I'm not on it. I'm not on it. But like, cause listen, I see teams like Liverpool putting in a good run. I see Tottenham putting in a good run. I see Southampton having to put a good run in.
Yeah,
I see Arsenal running a good run.
Southampton-
You can't start messing
see
up, bro.
Arsenal.
You can't start messing around, bro.
And like now is not the time to mess about. And
But they won. This is the point I'm making. We're
what
always
I'm
about how
saying.
poor they were.
Oscar,
They
it
got the
was
result.
QPR.
Yeah, but they always will
No,
get the
no,
result.
but it was QPR. Let's bear this in mind. This is a team that went to Burnley and lost.
Bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna bite you, bro.
You understand?
One game, bro, it will just
'Cause
hit you.
This is
I don't
you can
understand
do
how
this
long we
with
keep
these
saying
kind of
that.
teams, I guess. You know, it clearly shows you can do that with these kind of teams. But bruv, there will be games where if he's still not sure, come the Arsenal game, yeah, if he doesn't know what his first 11 is in the Arsenal game, we will finish Man United. If he doesn't know, if he gets it sorted out and it's on form and blah blah, and United look like a threat, cool.
It's tough. It's tough.
You know what I mean? But
Not even going away to some dumb. You will go to some dumb game. You just like
yeah, I mean,
and lose, bro.
You
It's
got
the Premier League, bro. You need to know
what was
what
your
I'm
score
going.
against Swansea away? Have you played Swansea away yet?
No, we haven't played them yet.
When do we play Palace? Because that's the day you play Swansea. Oh, anyway. But yeah, things like that. Do you know what I mean?
Sort
Like,
it out,
when
fam.
we're playing Palace, they'll be playing Swansea and things like that. It's going to be tricky stuff.
We'll see how it pans
We'll
out.
see how it pans out anyway. But Man United, 3 points nonetheless.
Nonetheless, it's like I'm happy to get.
yeah, you
Wilson
know.
on the goal. I was like, yep, he's on the score sheet. Fellaini, I love him so much.
But I want
But,
fuck
yeah.
off. Man United don't want
The
you.
fans are loving Fellaini. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. I swear,
No,
man,
we
that
hated
don't
him at
like
the front.
I lied.
We
And I
hated him
said,
at the
listen, he is good, man. He's good. He's a good player. Anyway.
But yeah, I
Right.
still Louis just sort it out.